So the speech that we just watched on Google and how it makes your brain think or work, it gave me a couple of thoughts, and they're probably not going to be in order. But for one, I was wondering, in such a technically advanced society as we're gearing up to be part of, they're talking about how many hours a kid spends at a CPU, and you know, I think the average is like 8.5, but that many hours, and how they're missing social interactions because of this. And what I'm wondering is, in such a technically advanced society, how many hours a day are going to be necessary to compete in just any sort of social structure, with technology being such a big thing. And then I'm wondering, if you're spending, you have to spend a certain amount of time at a computer to be able to compete with the rest of everyone. How do you get your social needs met too, that they were talking about? And I'm wondering about the more interactive gaming that they're, trying to market now, like Wii. If that actually does assist with that gap, where you still get to play games and you still get to work on your social, but I mean, it's not the same as just flat out having a conversation with somebody. You're interacting or playing ball. I mean, there's a lot of gaps still, but I wonder if it's not at least a midline between the two. And then I was also thinking about, they were talking about kids, I think they said under an age of 2 shouldn't be exposed to TV, and younger kids, should be limited. But I'm wondering about the games that they have now, that are interactive and, designed to help your kids learn, how much those benefit your kids, compared to, just putting a triangle in a triangle hole and a square in the square hole. Which is better, and I'm sure in some ways some are better, one's better than the other and vice versa, but it seems like you could get a lot of the same things that you get from round peg, round hole, through those video games, although, the hands-on is still necessary. As you said, just to balance yourself out, you need all aspects of life. But those are just a couple of my thoughts.